stings or something, and they're like, I won't let you do this. More bee stings. I don't know.
And we're back. I don't understand house.
I
I understand
how
house music. Alright. So, since we're back, I am reminded that 2 rounds of healing happened to Erasmus. So I need 2 rounds of fortitude saves from Erasmus.
Alright. Come in. Hold on. My mouse is not. Did it work? Go through?
What is that beeping? Alright, take 2 more points of strength damage and then give me another fort save.
Yay!
Ooh.
Oh, I'm guessing that's getting better.
2 more points of strength damage.
Alright, so we're at a 4 for my strength at this point.
Yeah, Trent doesn't have anything he can do. He just kind of shrugs.
Brianna doesn't have any way to cure poison.
Well, that being that, then I need another fort save from Erasmus. There's 6 of these.
Okay.
Why does healing cause strength damage?
17.
It's not the poison. It's not the healing. It's that he's poisoned. All right, you will. Here.
You keep taking it until you save or die.
Yeah, you are not taking
great.
any further poison.
I'm also not walking around. Lifting my legs is exhausting.
It's fine. You can walk. You just walk at an incredibly diminished speed.
I'll carry him.
Hold my hand, boss. That's what you're doing, right? What is
No,
that
I'm
movie?
just carrying you.
Michael Clark Duncan, you're carrying me like that. Tom Hanks. Hold my hand, boss.
The Green Mile.
Thank you.
I think we should make haste back to Fort Jericho. I don't think there's anything else to learn here.
I want to learn
let's
more
get outta
about
here.
poison.
No, honey.
All right. The party can head back to meet the guards and take the ride back to Fort Jericho. See if you have a pleasant ride back.
Nothing but scorpions.
Round and round. Oh wait, no, that's rat.
I salute you for singing a rat song.
Oh, it's that stupid Geico commercial.
Mm-hmm. Wait, that's a real band?
Yes.
Rat is a real band. Yeah.
Oh, I've always seen the commercial.
Those were all bands.
Oh, Whitney, your disinterest for hair metal.
My favorite band name of that time was a band called Tuff. T-U-F. I thought probably the best songs ever.
Everything nice and quiet, right?
So I'm double checking for.
And peaceful until...
You guys travel so fast, yeah?
Nothing's better for a name than the Rage. I'm just gonna say.
Good band name, good combat team name. All right, yeah, you guys get back to Fort Jericho without any issues.
Miraculous.
I would say we would ask to see a cleric or somebody that can cure poison.
They will inform you that there are no clerics. There are no clerics that can do that at Fort Jericho, as you are not military personnel.
Okay.
Well, that's a fine how do you do.
Is there anyone that can do something like a lesser restoration or anything?
There is no one here that can do any of these things for you, as you are not military personnel. They are not authorized to touch you unless you have committed a crime.
We just gotta commit a crime.
I was thinking that. I'm gonna litter.
Or jaywalk.
No, let's
gonna
not commit
jaywalk.
crimes. They said it was very strict here, you guys.
It's very strict here. We don't heal you unless you commit a crime.
Yeah. Well, they don't necessarily heal you. They just can't touch you until you commit a crime.
Got it.
Yeah, but they'll take the bodies into custody, or into evidence. They'll take your the journal you have into evidence, and then they'll let you meet back up with the 4 suspects.
I look very kind of. Guys, how did you know it wasn't your grandmother if you never met her before?
I thought you took strength damage, not intelligence.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of energy to move. Something wrong with this guy? I don't even understand where he stood. What?
Everything's fun till you get stung by scorpions.
Yeah, we fought a scorpion and he got stung.
Oh, poor guy. Did they offer you some leaves?
Some what?
Some leaves.
They were eating these leaves, yeah.
All right, I'll eat one of those leaves. They ain't been that.
They taste like leaf.
Do they do anything?
No, they just taste like leaf.
I go, it has the real taste of leaf.
It's because it's a leaf.
Are y'all high?
It's not that kind of a leaf.
No, but why are they eating leaves?
Why?
Because they're nutritious?
Yeah, they're good for you. Did you ever hear about becoming a vegetarian?
Oh, I like where this is going. I've heard rumors of that kind of lifestyle.
Pretty sure I don't need the lecture on that, but I don't know.
Yeah, leaves are a delicious part of a vegetarian lifestyle.
For rabbits. That's not how you convince
What's more vegetarian than a rabbit? It's so, I don't know how James played Carver. I don't know how he did this. It's so hard. It's so hard playing Carver.
Oh, God.
The question though still stands. How did you guys? How would you know that that isn't your grandmother?
I don't know. We just knew.
Nope, that doesn't cut it. Try again.
We got there, and then we saw her, and we were talking to her, and then one of our. What did happen? I remember somebody said something about, like, there was something somewhere that they saw, and then all of a sudden, the next thing I know, she was on fire.
So, none of you cast a fire spell?
They all shake their head no.
So she's spontaneously immolated.
I don't know. I mean, I assume somebody had to have burned her, but I didn't do it. I can't cast spells.
Why were you visiting her?
We had found that, I mean, this place is called Harveston, right? My name is Harvest. Mm-hmm. Harveston. I wanted to go there and see what it was.
And yet you knew this wasn't your grandmother, but you'd never met her.
Yeah.
How would you have known if it were your grandmother?
I would have known.
Seems like a Jedi mind.
You're not helping your case here, bud.
My case? What do you mean?
You want to go down for murder, is that it?
Murder? No, we were defending ourselves.
What did she do?
What did she do? I don't know.
She was on fire. What she did, and she was on the fire, but you don't know that any of you did it, but you know she deserved it somehow. Because you were defending yourself.
Well, she wasn't my grandma.
It doesn't mean she was hurting you.
But we wouldn't have lit her on fire if she wasn't hurting us.
We don't know that. Also, there are lots of things you can do when someone's hurting you besides light them on fire.
Like what?
Could have left.
Although that is a choice.
we tried to leave, I think. Maybe?
Why is your memory about this so bad?
Why is my memory about this so bad? He looks at the other three of them. And
Can
just
you
kinda
not
shrug.
answer a question?
Can I not answer a question?
Are the other folks just like sitting there silently?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember anything?
The bigger female one speaks up. Well, like now that she's finished chomping on a handful of leaves. I don't remember either. All of a sudden she was on fire, and I don't think I did it. I mean, I can hit things with fire, but I don't think I did it. No, I can't hit things with fire, can I?
Seems like the kind of thing one should know.
She seems like she's telling the truth, Brianna.
No.
Okay. I wonder if, I wonder if they seem to be telling the truth.
Are these leaves making them bananas?
No, these are not banana leaves. They come from vines.
I will pull out the sample of the vine that I took from the farm, and I'll say, you mean like this kind of vine?
No. That vine doesn't have those. Look, they like show you the leaf, and it looks more like Yeah, give me knowledge nature. Wow. You guys have no idea what these leaves are.
It's so green.
More like another kind of leaf.
But they're not the same as this one. The vines didn't really have leaves growing off of them.
I didn't know if maybe they'd picked them off of that vine, off of the vines or something.
Where'd you get these leaves?
From the university. These are
That's not ominous in any way.
These are the good leaves.
Well, Erasmus isn't having problems with his memory. Are you, Erasmus? Do you remember why we're here?
Yeah, I don't have any holes in my memory, right?
No.
Yeah, I remember we were here. We were stung by vicious scorpions for no reason.
Could take time for it to go into effect.
Maybe mega doses.
What are you talking about? They're just
Something's
leaves.
wrong with y'all.
Nothing's wrong with us.
Can we do the
memories.
We forget a lot of
one of
things.
those things they used to do for neurology where you like snap at the side of their heads to see if they, you know what I mean?
They're
Follow
cognitively
my
aware.
fingers.
Yeah, they're cognitively aware.
What's the current date?
Oh, spit back off the date.
Who's the wait?
I write that down.
Who's the equivalent of the President of the United States?
What's the President of the United States?
What is the equivalent?
Is that a band?
Yes. No, I'm just saying that's usually what they ask for a cognitive test. So whatever.
Those don't strike me like guys that
who's,
would poison you.
Who's the dean of the university? There you
go. What was his name? Farlingen? Benley?
Really? Farlingen?
Farley? Farley? Was it Dean Farley?
Dean Faber.
The third person, the person dressed in the heavy armor, will speak up and say, Findlay.
Nice. Okay.
Just because they're not smart enough to remember these things doesn't mean nobody does. We're not crazy if that's what you think.
Remember.
I remember that I was going to perform one of the greatest pranks of all time. I was going to help. I was going to present Carver to his grandmother. What a good prank that is! It was such a good prank, wasn't it? But then it went awry. Instead of his grandmother, it was somebody different.
How did you
Did
know
you
it
know
was someone
Carver's
different?
grandmother? Yeah.
I mean, I found out some stuff in some books.
Like what?
That his grandmother lived there. It was gonna be a great prank. It was a great prank.
How did you know it wasn't her?
I don't know.
Which books did you look at?
Well, there were some books back at the university.
And why was this a
Were
prank?
they about by Theobald?
Because, like, he wasn't gonna see it coming. He was gonna think we were just going there and there was gonna be nobody there, and then it was gonna be like, bam, your grandma, gotcha!
This reminds me of the Dana Carvey.
This was another one of Tom's really good character ideas. I'm glad Tom remembered what this character was.
Well, that sounds like a very strange prank to me.
What are you talking about? It was a great prank. It would have been a great prank.
Not a prank. Could be a surprise, but that doesn't make it a prank. So why'd you kill this woman?
I don't remember. I don't think I killed her. I can't make fire happen. I'm a paladin.
Can any of your party make fire happen?
I mean, I think he can.
Mm-hmm.
He points to the witch doctor. But he doesn't remember anything.
And you don't... What's the witch doctor's name?
His name is... No, it's lost.
Oh, I was thinking that they somehow had, like, forgotten his name. Like, not just the witch doctor forgot his own name, but somehow, like, everybody forgot his name?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's a lot of stuff he doesn't remember at all.
Okay, so... you were saying that there's a judge system that's going to judge these people. Is there a thing such as reasonable doubt in this system?
So yeah, there is. I mean, there's a lot of the same legal principles still exist.
Okay. I'll look at my party and I'll say, you know, I don't want to speculate here, but what are the chances that someone is tampered with their memory and is using that to, like, basically make them the scapegoats for this person's murder?
Possible, but they're not really going to help us figure that out.
All right. Well, do you guys have any other questions?
The one in the center, like, looks at the five of you. So, what are you guys gonna say?
Would I know, like, am I allowed to share what we found with them?
Yeah.
Then I'd say, well, we're going to tell them what we found. That for whatever reason, you guys are having memory issues, and that when we went to the farm, that there appears to be some evidence that could indicate that the person that was burned to death was not Carver's grandmother.
Oh man, I got you all. See, we were gonna go to jail because we killed that woman, but you guys, we knew somebody would come and figure it out. You guys figured it out. That's why I told.
I don't even understand what the fuck just happened. I don't even know.
I need some snacks.
I got you.
This is exhausting.
You got pranked.
Yes, we did.
Though they really did forget all their memories, I didn't forget my memory.
Oh, okay. Well, so can you tell us more about what happened?
Yeah, so we were like talking to this woman, and she started getting really weird. Like, she was talking about Carver, and she was really interested in Carver, and, you know, talking about how he was his grandson, and it was kind of, like, creepy. She was very close to him, but not like the kind of grandma close. You know, and then she, like, started saying some stuff, and this guy, and she points over to the witch doctor, like, started kind of freaking out. And then everybody kind of started fighting. First it started off as everybody just yelling, and then their fighting happened, and they were working towards the door, and then, like...
What did they start fighting about?
I don't remember exactly what caused it. I wasn't looking there at the time. I noticed there were some books over in the corner. She reads very questionable books.
What were you looking at? You were looking at the books?
Yeah, she's got a lot of Theragage books.
She sure does.
Those things should be contraband.
They're kind of raunchy.
They are very, very bad. But anyway, like, so it all happened, and I guess, like, the witch doctor here tried to make us all forget what happened, but he, like, prayed to the 8 so that it would happen, and I think he really did forget everything, and the two of them forgot just what happened there. But I could feel it. I could feel it trying in my head, but Ganthet wouldn't let that happen.
What wouldn't?
Ganthet.
Which is?
My god. I'm a paladin of Ganthet.
I guess you guys would have fared better if you had encountered the scorpion.
I try not to look at her when she says that.
Okay.
So yeah, so I got you guys. You
Yeah,
guys solved this mission. I was gonna let myself go to jail because I was a criminal. I killed a lady and I didn't have any proof that I had any reason not to kill the person. She was an old lady. I don't know, but like it happened. I had to go to jail, so they all should go to jail. It was like a good prank, right?
I don't think that potential jail time is a good prank, but you know, no judgment.
People should do the time if they do the crime. But man, you pranked me good. We're not going to jail now, maybe.
Well,
Still to be determined.
Oh.
I'm not sure you know the definition of the word prank, but
Oh, you just don't get it. You just don't know Ganthet.
yeah, I'm guessing I don't.
So, Comstock, Ganthet is the god of trickery.
Well.
Oh, isn't he the president of the Green Lantern Corps?
Yes, technically, I think that is the same name. Not the president, but the but one of the blue-headed guys.
Well, we will give our report and let everybody know what we found. Hopefully that will be enough for us to prank you guys.
Oh, that would be great. I haven't been pranked yet. People keep trying, though.
Well,
nobody gets them like I do.
If you end up going free, consider yourself pranked.
Oh, I will. Because I definitely committed that crime. That woman is totally dead.
Well,
this is so bizarre.
They were such a weird party.
it really
And I'm gonna go.
It was such a hard game to run. It was so hard to run because they were just so chaotic.
I wish they had a banana flies at this place.
They got rations.
It's not doing it.
You're a merry prankster there. I can't even remember your name now.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
My name is Notes Lost.
Yeah.
nice to meet you, Notes Lost.
hate that I don't have any of their notes for these characters. It's so annoying.
I think maybe you purposely lost him.
Well, if that's the case, then I guess we would speak to... Would we speak to the guards? Just tell them that we need to go back and write a report? Or would we, like, tell the guards what we know?
Yeah,
or...
you need to write a report here for the guards here to review.
Okay.
I would gladly write a report for the guards.
Okay. You can fill out your report. What are you writing in the report? Give me your review of what happened.
We investigated the site. I'm going to start with the site. At roughly what I would guess the time was at, we discovered the first body designated as victim A appeared to suffer scorch marks of a arcane nature. In the process of investigating, we discovered the presumed victim, and then I'll put her name, journal, which had not been written in 6 months. The house was well kept and did look lived in. There was also some questionable taste in writing, which just is unfortunate. In the process of further investigating, we discovered a second body. I will describe what we could determine from that body's death. We stopped to thank some local gods, in parentheses, and were attacked by a gigantic scorpion. Came back, questioned the following witnesses, write a brief description of each one. And basically, 3 of them have no memory and believe it was because they prayed at the shrine to have no memory while eating leaves of an unknown origin. They did admit that they were attacking the woman, where they state that she is not the person that she claimed to be. The word prank was tossed around in a most inaccurate manner. And if anything should come of this, it should be the teaching of the definition of the word prank. And it is my summation that I do not believe these guys, I do believe these gentlemen acted in self-defense. And my possible theory is that the original granny, whatever, was poisoned and the body was stashed. Okay. That's what I'll put in my card.
All right. They will take that. And you guys will be allowed to return to the university. And you'll hear details of what happened in this case sometime in the not-too-distant future. As you return to Mearachd, you are, of course, teleported back to Mearachd. They're not going to have you take a very long and dangerous journey through the forest to get back. You can report back to Professor Phelan.
I'll try not to walk dramatically in.
I have a feeling that the only way you're going to be able to walk in is if, like, you're, like, holding on to both, like, maybe Nikolai and I, like, just kind of like we're helping you in because you're, like, so weak.
Yeah,
I
we
was
need
thinking,
to get
I was
someone
like,
who can help.
I was laid over the stag, like almost like a body. Do not weep for me. I am already dead.
Your character's carrying more than 13 pounds?
Yes.
Okay. So you're just constantly exhausted, got it.
Yes, that's correct.
Alright, so you guys can meet with him, and he'll summon for someone to come take care of your poison.
No, man, I feel like I could lift up to 17 pounds now. Scorpions, what can you do?
In the meantime, he'll ask the 5 of you for a recap on what you found.
I will let him know that it appears that the people that were accused may have acted in self-defense, that we found a second body that was poisoned with hemlock. And it appeared to be an older woman. So it is possible that... and also we found her journal that ended 6 months ago, so it is possible that perhaps she was already dead and this was somebody impersonating her.
Hemlock, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Troubling. Did you see any signs of why anyone would come out there? Any notes or anything left behind?
No notes, but there were a lot of vines overgrowing the area, and I'll pull
Yes,
out
yes,
the
yes.
same-
I know about the vines. Come now. Do you
Oh.
not know your history?
No, I don't.
That was Roderick's armor. He planted it in the ground when he finished his fighting and dedicated a shrine there.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna ask one of the people that are healing me about the gods of the Eight and why I would be attacked randomly by a scorpion.
Oh, did you pray to shrine to the Eight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, anything could happen with that. Did you ever hear about the guy who got immolated just randomly because he prayed at the shrine? He was like,
no, they sound like a lot of fun.
he was praying for power or something like that, and well, he definitely got something powerful.
Now that's interesting. Wonder if whoever the imposter was prayed for power. I assume I'm not privy to this conversation, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask if they met a cleric of Ganth.
No, the clerics are there healing them. A what?
Okay. Ganthit?
A cleric? Well, we've met plenty clerics of Ganthit.
A paladin of Ganthit.
Paladin of Ganthit.
There's no such thing as a paladin of Ganthit. That would be an amazing prank, though. A paladin of Ganthit? Could he do that? Could he give power to a paladin? But he tricks people.
I don't know what the definition of trickery that they were involved with. There was a lot of declaring of pranks, many of which did not seem to be pranks.
Like what? They seem like genuinely intrigued as they're doing this restoration on you.
This paladin individual was going to go down for the murder because that was going to be a prank.
Did the rest of his friends know that he was turning them in?
No.
Oh, that sounds like something a Ganthit paladin would do. Like, can you think about it? Think about it, right? No one expects that they're gonna go to prison because they all think they can get away with it. But then he's gonna prank them by making the law get them.
And then he said we pranked them by proving that they most likely acted in self-defense.
I suppose that would be a good prank as well. He thought he was gonna, like, go to jail for the rest of his life, and now he might not. This is frightening, actually. Are you sure he's a paladin?
That's what he said.
We never asked. We were not inclined to.
No, we asked who he was, and he said he described himself as a paladin of Ganthit.
That's very strange. I'm gonna need to pray on this a lot.
I don't recommend doing it at the Shrine of the Eight.
Yeah, that doesn't.
I don't
seem to be
recommend doing anything at the Shrine of the Eight.
Yeah, we know that now.
If you're not devout, I wouldn't dare take that chance.
Doesn't sound pretty safe if you're devout either.
Oh, if you're devout, supposedly it can be very lucky. Many followers of the Eight have gotten great blessings from the shrine.
Fair enough.
But I mean, they also get great blights from from going there, so it balances out, I'm sure.
Sure, in somebody's mind, that's a great system.
Well, like a whole country was, driven to worship it.
No, what whole country?
RA4. The old leaders of RA4, they taught the world about the Eight and the wonders of its power, the way it could foretell the future, answer all their questions about what was to come. They would hold the Eight high and they would shake it, and then they would look at it and it would answer the questions.
Just like magic, huh?
Just like magic. It truly was a powerful being.
Yep.
But it had disappeared for many, many, many years until recently.
Well,
Legend has it that that harvest person had like brought together the pieces of the 8, and that brought the god back.
I see.
It was supposedly splintered a long time ago by Thoth. Well, anyway.
Magic 8 Ball, huh?
No. It's the 8. Well, that should patch you up.
Thank you.
The cleric will head out. All right. Did you enjoy your history lesson?
I did.
Good. You've all done fairly well here. I know it's unorthodox that you had to go and investigate a murder, but that Harvest Estate is a very weird and unorthodox location. So you say the Carver Boy will likely not be executed?
probably not.
Well, that's good. It would be troublesome if the land wasn't left in the ownership hands of someone.
Do we know this for sure that he won't be executed?
I said probably.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
You could pray to the 8 and see if...
Yeah, I could. I could. I'm gonna convert to that quality deity.
When we left Fort Jericho, Erasmus made sure to type up a detailed report about what we found. So our hope is that it will convince the powers that be that they probably acted in self-defense.
Good. That is exactly what we would need you to do. Thank you.
Just crossing the T's and dotting the I's.
Well, I suppose for now it's probably good for all of you to get some rest. I will have some important information that I will need to discuss with you in the next couple of days. I must get my resources together, catch up on some of my classes. But I have some free time in about 3 days. Meet back here, and we will discuss the next project I have for you.
Aye, aye.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right. Do you guys have anything you want to discuss following up the completion of this case, or?
I think we should go to Banana Flies. I'm starving. These rations, we're not cutting it.
Yeah, I wanna take some time and enjoy a Banana Flies.
Okay. Is there anything that you guys want to discuss while you're there, or just relax and enjoy some better eating?
I want to discuss that prank and try to figure out how it was a prank. As that still does not
It's hurting my head.
Prank to me.
All right. Well, you can ponder on.
Did a prank because it doesn't seem like a prank? But they're making us think that it's some kind of prank?
I think this person just has no sense of what a real prank is.
That's probably the more obvious answer.
Probably. I'm just gonna go with that then.
All right. And I think on that note, this is where we'll wrap up for tonight. Everybody.
That's good because I didn't understand what happened most of this section. Things just occurred, and I just was like, okay.
Let me give out some XP here. you so confused? I don't understand. To me, this seems like it made great sense.
I should add, I do not enjoy pranks.
Exact. This is why you don't get it. If you liked pranks, you would have gotten it.
The last time I had a prank explained to me, I was like, that really sounds like an asshole move, and the person was seriously offended.
Oh, that's usually what, to me, pranks sound like. Everybody go ahead and take 1,800 XP.
Ooh, look at that. 1,800 XP.
Yep. And over the next couple of days, you will each be reimbursed, or you will each be paid 500 gold for solving for like getting to the bottom of the case. The body is actually the body that you uncovered is the body of Amy Harvest. They finally managed to do some research and discover that the burnt body is not of Amy Harvest. It is somebody who had, from the best that they could tell from some time investigating, it is the body of someone who was attempting to basically hide out there because it was a great place to hide out. They'd committed a number of other crimes, had realized it was pretty easy to feign this Amy person, as long as they could kill her off.
Random old lady was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come murder this other old lady."
Well, it wasn't an old lady.
Life.
It was a very young
I thought
lady.
They were both old. Oh.
You can't tell what a person looks like once they've been burnt away. So before they lit her on fire, she looked old. And then once they basically burned her body, it would have returned to kind of what it normally looks like. But in this case, she was like burnt to a crisp. There's nothing left of the body.
Gotcha. But how much money was that?
500 gold each. So she was basically planning. She went out and she wanted to make sure it was done correctly and done like as rough to trace as possible. So she managed to get a hold of some hemlock, and took this person out, knowing that like there was basically thousands upon thousands upon thousands of gold. Suffocation would make it look clean. You throw her out in the garden. If she sits there for long enough, it basically won't be noticeable that she was poisoned. It'll just look like, some kind of accident happened. But people came along much earlier than she expected.
The Ganthets.
I don't understand how bringing someone to their grandmother is a prank.
Well, if she's a young woman, then they would have obviously known, hey, that's not his grandma.
Well, again, she was well disguised. The part that was another key giveaway though is she has a lot of access to magic because she doesn't need the food. She started declining the food because she didn't want people showing up anymore and somebody to accidentally discover this. So yeah.
Well.
So I gotta ask, whose taste in books is the erotic poetry?
Oh, that's totally Amy's.
Amy liked their bawdy nights, huh?
Yeah.
Keep the old lady company.
All right. Well, if there are no other questions, we
What's
will.
the XP to next level?
9,000, right?
Should be 9,000, right. I thought, right? You
Yeah,
guys are...
9,000.
Yes.
And I have myself at 81.95.
I'm at 86.95.
Well, yeah, because you've been summarizing. Unlike me,
No, everybody should be at the same XP. So,
yeah, he hasn't been giving out different XP for.
Yeah, everybody should be the same. So if you've got 86, then you should have 86.
Okay.
Does everybody else have 86? Just to confirm.
No,
I don't, obviously.
I think I did my math wrong at some point.
What do other people have?
I'm stuck at my level.
Oh right,
5.
you'll level as the party
yeah,
levels. Right.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, it should be 86. Trent has 86.
Okay.
All right.
So just put mine around 86 then.
Yep.
Just give yourself
86.95 is what it should be. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up though. Oh, let me throw this. Thanks for watching. Good night, everyone.
Good night.